Château Cos d'Esternel is a winery in the Saint-Estèphe appellation of the Bordeaux region of France. It is also the name of the red wine produced by this property. The wine produced here was classified as one of 15 Deuxièmes Crus, second growths, in the original Bordeaux Wine Official Classification of 1855. Château Cos d'Esternel produces the eponymous Grand Vin, the second wine since the 1994 vintage, less Pagodes de Cos from the estate's younger vines, as well as Château Marbuzet from fruit of nearby plots. The property is adjacent to Château Lafite-Rothschild in the neighboring commune of Pauillac. History. The name Cos, with the S pronounced, refers to a hill of pebbles in Gascon dialect, and the name Cos d'Esternel was given in 1810 by Louis Gaspar d'Esternel. The estate has changed hands several times during its history, starting in 1852, when it was purchased by the English banker Charles Cecil Martins. In 1869, it was sold to the Spanish Arazu family, only to be sold again 20 years later in 1889 to the Bordeaux-based Hostain family. Through his marriage to Marie-Therese Hostain, Louis Victor Charmilou, who also owned Château Montrose, gained control of Cos d'Esternel in 1894. And finally in 1917, it was sold to Fernand Ginestad. The chateau has remained in the Ginestad family since then, becoming in 1970 part of Domaines Prats, the combined holdings of the Ginestad and Prats families, and controlled by Bruno Prats. In June 2008 it was announced that Michel Ribier, current owner of Cos d'Esternel, purchased Napa Winery's Château Montelena for an undisclosed sum. By November 2008, however, this agreement was cancelled, the termination of the transaction by Château Montelena stated to be due to that Ribier Investments had been unable to meet its obligations. Production. From a 100-hectare estate, the vineyard area extends 70 hectares, 170 acres, divided into 30 parcels, primarily composed of the grape varieties of 60% Cabernet Sauvignon and 40% Merlot, with minor cultivation of Cabernet Franc and Petit Verdot that appears to participate little in the modern production. The annual production is typically 32,000 cases. Cos wines tend to have a higher blend of Merlot than other classified left bank wines. Gallery. References. External links. Château Cos d'Esternel official site, in French, in English.